Good morning, Spartans, and welcome to Timeline. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Christian Akridge. Everyone is looking forward to some much-needed relaxation as next week is spring break. However, this spring break will look a lot more different due to COVID-19. We wanted to know how you're going to spend your spring break, and here's what you had to say.
Really just staying here on campus to get ready for our next game and just practice and hang out with teammates. Just no big plans, just try to get ready for the next game and chill. So that's about it.
My plan for spring break, really I would like to go home and visit my family, but I'll be here on campus with a couple other teams playing a few baseball games, so hopefully that go great.
For spring break, I'm just hanging out, Basketball season ended. I'm ready for a little bit of a break from all that, crazy practice and stuff, so just chilling in Missouri for a week.
Whether you feel like this year has drug on or flown by, registration for the fall 2021 semester is already being discussed. On Monday, March 22nd, pre-registration for the 21-22 school year will begin, so make sure to get in touch with your advisors ASAP. If you're looking for a unique festive activity to get in touch with the Easter spirit, mark your calendars for Wednesday, March 31st. MBU Student Activities will be hosting a flashlight Easter egg hunt, which is exactly what it sounds like. From 9 p.m. to 12 a.m., you and your selected team of hunters will set out in search of as many Easter eggs as you can find around campus. It'll be a great chance to relive your childhood for a little while. To keep the good news coming, Open Hall is back in the residence halls. It's been over a year since residents were allowed to have guests, but since the COVID-19 cases in Missouri are down right now, MBU is allowing residents to have guests in their dorm room from 6 to 10 p.m. each day, with main lobbies being open 24/7. Guests of the opposite gender must check in with the on-duty RA with their student ID. While in the halls, you must still take safety precautions by wearing your mask and at all times when having guests. Sports coming back has been a huge win for all of us as we faced a lot of obstacles with COVID-19. Some athletes have faced more obstacles than just dealing with this virus, especially junior defensive back Joe King. Joe currently plays safety for the football team here at MBU and has been a starter since his freshman year. His junior year of high school, he broke his leg in a football game and thought that would be his last career game ever. With a positive mindset, the right treatment, and prayers to God, Joe was able to get back healthy in time to play collegiate football here at Missouri Baptist. We sat down with Joe as he explained how the recovery process went and how the injury impacts him till this day. Take a listen.
So I broke my leg my junior year of high school. First game of the season. It was probably one of the hardest things I've been through mentally. But, with the support of all my families and friends and teammates and coaches, I was able to come back my senior year and take my team to the semifinals. I had one of the best orthopedic surgeons in the area work on my leg and a great rehab facility. And they said it'll take about 8 months for me to get back fully recovered, but it only took me 4. And I was able to come back in the spring, compete in track, which helped with build my confidence up, and came back senior year, and I was blessed to be able to get the opportunity to play for MOBAP at the next level. So I'm just blessed and thankful for it all.
I hope you all use Joe's story as a motivation to keep pushing when you face tough obstacles. Now let's toss to Ross with sports.
Thanks, Christian. I'm Ross Munroe, and this is the Spartan Sports Shakedown. What does a new stadium, a team hungry for a win, and a 5 p.m. start time add up to? Well, it adds up to the first ever MBU football game under the lights at Spartan Field. Last Saturday, fans gathered to witness the team's first game under the lights, and the guys did not disappoint. The team went into halftime leading 17-0 with scoring from Jordan Benavidez on a great 29-yard run, a 34-yard field goal from Colin Black, and an incredible 66-yard touchdown pass from Josh Munn to Cameron Sloan. And you can't win on offense alone. And late in the game, a huge end zone interception made by Blake Kite turned the momentum back in favor of the Spartans, helping them to win the game. Congratulations on your first win of the seasons, guys. Their next game is Saturday at St. Xavier at 5 p.m. Baseball is 5-5, dropping their last 2 home games. They will play in a doubleheader tomorrow against the Racers at Northwestern Ohio, though, so be sure to check the scores online for that. Women's soccer is 5-3 going into this weekend's matchup against Benedictine College. They dropped their last 2 games but are looking to rebound Saturday at 3. Speaking of Saturday, if you're looking to catch another game before that soccer match, the softball team is hosting a doubleheader against the University of St. Francis at 1 and then at 3. They have a bunch of cancellations this season, but they are back with limited attendance. As a reminder, the attendance policy now states that each student who plays an outdoor sport is allowed 4 guests, and those student athletes who are in indoor sports are allowed 2. Men's lacrosse is off to a rough start, dropping their first few games, but they will have the chance to change that tonight when they play against Columbia College at 6. Women's lacrosse is also getting their season underway with a 1-1 record. Tomorrow they will be playing William Penn University at 11, and both of these games are on the road, so we will be making sure to root for you in spirit. And now it's time for the Spartan Athlete of the Week. This week we want to salute Caleb Deves from the women's lacrosse team and Jordan Crawford from the track and field team. Deves led the Spartans with 8 goals in 2 games last week, and she also had 16 total shots, all of which were on net. Crawford reached an incredible mark last Saturday when he became a 3-time NAIA All-American in the 3,000-meter race walk after finishing 2nd at the NAIA Indoor National Championships in Yankton, South Dakota. Congratulations to both Caleb and Jordan. You are the Spartan Athletes of the Week. And that's about all the time I have for you today in sports, but be sure to check MBUSpartans.com for more sports stories like these. Back to you.
Don't forget to use your Spartan Safe app every day, as it is a requirement to enter campus to keep you and everyone safe. Be sure to answer all the questions and get your green badge. If you have any questions about the MBU COVID-19 protocol, please visit the link on your screen. That's all for this week's Timeline Update in the News. For more stories like these from around the MBU community, visit MBU Timeline at the link on your screen. Thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome spring break.